Welcome one and all to the K.O.E. Nation for a review of a very interesting local spirits here in Nebraska. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., and I am joined by my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe, and hot diggity. This is a bit of a
departure.
Departure.
Yes, but this is Sideshow Spirits, a distillery in Lincoln, Nebraska. This is their apple brandy distilled from fresh pressed apple cider, 80 proof, 40 ABV. And it says here, a distillery in Lincoln, Nebraska, and the state capital's first distillery since the founders established this great city in the year 1856, proudly concocting artisan spirits and cocktails.
Okay.
Because I remember when COVID hit, these were some of the first guys that I saw like cocktails in a bottle from anything local, or like even when the national guys were starting to hit it, these guys were right there. So they're, from what I've seen, it's, I don't know what mad scientist is running the place there, but they got some interesting creations. And this is one I picked up when I was on kind of a brandy kick. And I was like, okay, it's local, it's Nebraska, it's an apple brandy, because there's like literally 3 brandies made here in the whole state.
I was going to say, that's 3 more than I was even really aware of. So,
yeah, but an apple brandy, and I had just picked up a bottle of Laird's 7.5-year apple brandy, like in the description.
Oh, wow. 80 proof even.
Yep.
All
right.
Yeah,
it's full whiskey proof.
Distilled
it's a brandy
from fresh pressed apple cider. And those of you not in the know, Nebraska City, basically just the home of apple cider.
Oh yeah.
You're really not going to get a higher quality apple cider than that from Nebraska City.
The reason I'm insisting Tony tries this tonight is because, it's going to have a very specific flavor, and I'm curious if he's going to pick it up.
Interesting. Interesting little bottle.
Yeah. Now take it up to your nose, because all I pick up is one thing on the nose and the palate.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Is he gonna say it?
Yeah, wow. Hard candy, caramel, butterscotch.
I get one specific brand, but let's see.
Yeah, Werther's, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. He's smelling Werther's candy immediately, and that's the only thing I smell is Werther's.
Yeah, it's like if you took
I don't even get ethanol.
No, you don't get If you took a Werther's and you dropped it in a glass of apple cider, like that's what this nose is.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Took Werther's and dropped it in unaged apple brandy.
Yeah.
It would taste a lot like this.
Delightful. This is one of the best noses ever. Delicious nose.
And at 40%, they're not cheating on nothing. This is just their distillation process, which well done.
Assume this is going to taste as well too. Oh yeah, it's definitely got the coat your tongue hard candy feel.
Butterscotch.
Yeah.
And, like I said, caramel, some light vanilla.
And the apple cider really shines through on the back finish. Yeah.
It's just a Werther's candy.
That's fantastic.
Now, Tony.
Wow.
I'm gonna make a bold statement here.
Okay.
This can cocktail with anything. I think you could cocktail, except one thing.
Heated scotch.
You
couldn't cocktail this.
This would mix well with soda. This would mix well with fruit juice. This would mix well with any standard mixer except one, in my opinion. There's only one thing that this would not mix well with: water.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to dilute this any further.
No. I think where it's at is exactly where you want it. I think even icing it,
ice is going to melt.
You want to mix it with something, and then it's really, because I've done that before with this stuff. It's actually very delightful when you just throw it in with some orange juice. I mean, just
I'm sure
delightful. But yeah, so that's what I found is it mixes great with everything, but I don't think it would mix well with water. That's it.
Diluting this any further would just be a disservice to it. At that point, you're not even avoiding drinking more. You're just ruining a good thing.
Yep. So for those new to the show, we grade on a couple of scales here. We grade on a 5-star scale. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The KOE Nation has advised you well. So
Very nice.
we're going to grade this as an apple brandy, as a brandy,
Okay.
as a Nebraska distillate.
Okay.
It's shelving. And for those new to the show, the secret fifth question. So as an apple brandy, now how many have you had?
There's one.
Okay.
One.
So
5.
Oh, okay. I've had several.
Okay.
I've had Laird's apple brandy. I've had, I think it's the really basic like Walmart brand of apple brandy. I forget, Paul something.
Oh, is it Paul Johnson or something?
Yeah,
along those-
yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay, maybe I have had another, but yeah,
here it is. There you go.
E&J.
E&J apple brandy. Stuff ain't bad if you're just using it as a mixer.
Okay.
But this is Sideshow's night. But yeah, this has such a specific candy flavoring that I think it goes well with anything that's got slight sweetness to it. But like I said, don't water it down too much. But yeah, as an apple brandy, I'm going to give it 4. He's giving it 5. You really need to try Laird's 7.5-year aged apple brandy.
Suppose I can.
It's excellent stuff. They
Darn.
age it like it's in a fresh bourbon cask. So yeah,
That would
it's
just be terrible.
yeah. So excellent stuff. But we move on to brandy. So you've had brandy before, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So this is putting it up against all the cognacs, all the Armagnacs, all the varying brandies of all the marvelous European nations, all the brandies of America. Every brandy you've ever had in your life.
Brandy Reynolds.
That too. What would you rate this?
I'm gonna go 3.5 actually.
3.5 as a brandy.
Yeah.
I'm a bit more of a brandy snob, so I'm gonna go 3. But the fact that it ranked above 2.5 and it's a Nebraska brandy is huge for me because I am a huge cognac snob.
This is very nice.
Like,
very nice.
This guy can back this up. I'm a fucking cognac snob. Like Courvoisier 21 is just my go-to. So as a Nebraska distillate,
there are some really nice bourbons
There's
and
some heavy
whiskeys
hitters.
in Nebraska, believe it or not. Even some of the rum and vodka that's made in state, very nice. Like, believe it or not, we have largest underground aquifer, folks. Look, we're getting you quality product out here. Come to Nebraska, try some of the local stuff. Even if it's hard to find, it's quality stuff because the ingredients are quality. But that being said, this is a bit more niche when it comes to Nebraska distillates. I'm going to go, I'll stick with 3.5.
Okay. I figured you're going to say 3. I'm going to go.
This is really nice though.
I'm going to agree with you. 3.5.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going 3.25, but you're right. Like, it's just such a shocker.
Yeah, it's so pleasant.
Like, and it's not like anything you've ever had before.
No. This hits on its own. But this, if you're grading it solely from stuff that's made in state, this is very nice.
It's worth a shot. And
very nice.
I gotta say, if you like Werther's hard candies,
oh god, yes,
this will be the favorite thing you drink that has alcohol in it.
Pretty much.
Okay, like this will be your favorite whatever. Whiskey, wine, beer, whatever. This will be the thing you want.
That's fair.
Now, here's the weirdest question: shelving.
Again, this is going to be more of I'm going to put it in with my flavored whiskeys or my rums and vodkas. It's going to go in the cabinet, not on the whiskey shelf.
I honestly couldn't figure out if I'm going to put this on my middle or my bottom. Like, I can't figure. Like,
you know what? If you're talking that, middle for you, middle.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of brandy on my middle shelf at the moment.
But I think it would pair well with some of the other offerings.
Yeah, it'll sit next to my Traverse City Whiskey American Cherry Edition.
That's what I looked at first. Yes.
So yes, that I think excellent middle shelf offering.
Yeah.
And then for those new to the show, the secret fifth question: when this bottle runs empty, will I seek another one? I believe I paid just barely over $20 for this.
Really?
Now it's a 375. So take that for what it is. But it's a new startup distillery trying to put its name out there, trying to get its product out there.
Okay.
I always want to give a shout out to local businesses.
For $20, I don't keep a lot of liqueurs or flavoreds on hand.
This isn't flavored. This is just from its distillation.
Right, but taste-wise, I typically
I could understand how one could mistake it because you don't get ethanol.
Yeah, this is not
and
a
it
liqueur.
drinks like a 35.
Right,
not
exactly. It's not a liqueur, but It would be amongst my rum and my flavors. So yeah, I'd probably put it in my cabinet at $20. It's a local. Yeah, I'd probably grab a bottle of this for sure.
All righty. Well,
mostly so I can drop hard candies into it.
And then
eat the hard.
I don't
candy.
think you really need to. I think it's got everything you want right there.
I want to spice up the hard candy, not the other way around.
Okay then. All righty. Well, I can't begrudge that. Well, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for this very special review of a local distillery, Sideshow Apple Brandy, folks. Lincoln, Nebraska. Well done. The local boy comes back. He's come a long way, folks. So, folks, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. I hope you like, share, subscribe right here at the K.O.E. Nation to follow us along in this crazy adventure we call life. Raise a glass to yourselves. I hope you all find yourself back here happy, healthy, much the wiser. T, take it away.
Thanks for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe. I'm Tony G, and this was delightful. Thanks for coming to the K.O.E. Nation. For Brandy.
Smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive. El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.